one. Okay, we're going to start with the limestones. This is called coquina limestone. It's made of a lot of shell fragments. So think of coquina as a beach, like Coquina Beach. It has lots of shells that all cement together to create coquina limestone. This is travertine limestone. Imagine that the white is a guy named Travern, and that the yellow is a girl named Teen. They decided that they were in love, and they got married, and they had a baby rock named travertine limestone. This is oolitic limestone. When you look at it with a hand lens, it looks like it has a lot of O's all over it, little pores. So oolitic has two O's at the beginning of its name. Oolitic has lots of O's. This is chalk, and it's relatively simple to remember because, as you can see on my fingers, it's getting all over the place. But it's often mixed up with gypsum rock. Gypsum rock and chalk, when you see them separate, they look very similar. Chalk reacts to acid, gypsum rock does not. Okay, this is macritic limestone. Macritic starts with an M, very similar to metamorphic. So, because you can't see the grains in macritic, it is so fine that I imagine, even though it was not under pressure, it had pressure, and it was macritic, which reminds me of the M in metamorphic. This is fossiliferous limestone. You can tell because it has fossils in it, and it's relatively simple to remember that fossiliferous has fossils in it. This is dolostone. If you take a sheet of glass and you scratch and powder some of it, it will slowly react to acid. Sometimes it's hard to see, but you will be able to see it if you watch closely. This is coal. It is coarse-grained, not fine-grained, as each of the little square chunks that you can see in it are each grains. And it is made of carbon. What? It's fine-grained? I'm wrong on that. It is fine-grained.
Coal is fine-grained?
Yes, I'm sorry. Okay. This is sandstone. You can tell because it looks like it's made of a lot of little sand grains. It scratches glass because it's made of quartz. This is conglomerate. Both the texture and the composition is rock fragments. You don't want to say that it's coarse-grained. This is rock salt. The way I always tell is I lick it and it tastes like salt. It can be mixed up with marble on occasion because they look very similar. Marble reacts to acid. Halite, rock salt tastes like salt. This is chert. It's made of quartz. It looks very waxy in texture and has lots of different colors in it. All right. This is shale. Shale is the parent rock for schist and phyllite. Well, phyllite and schist. Sorry, I got those mixed up. So basically, this is made of clay. Put those away. Awesome. This is made of clay. It does not react to acid, and I believe it is softer than glass.
It looks really cute. Really pretty.
I think it is. You test your own sample and you decide what it is. Okay, moving on to igneous rocks. I have this organized as mafic, ultramafic, and sialic or felsic. This is basalt. Remember, basalt is fine-grained, and it is the main composition of all oceanic floor. This is the coarse-grained version of mafic magma, and it is, I remember the name by saying that Gab had a bro, Gab bro, okay? This is scoria. It's vesicular in texture, and I like to teach these two together. Pumice is really light and is also vesicular, but it's light colored, and scoria is dark colored. So I imagine that pumice was pummeled, and now it has all these vesicular holes in it because it was pummeled and beaten up. Scoria was beaten up a long time ago, and now it has a lot of scars. So scoria has scars, pumice was pummeled. This is the ultramafic rock, which is called peridotite. It is made of olivine, but you can also identify it as being an ultramafic rock. You can tell that olivine is in it because it is practically the same as your olivine sample in your mineral set. We already did pumice. This is rhyolite. It is fine-grained with coarse grain inside of it. It is sialic or felsic. And to remember the name, I tend to think of rhinos. This comes in either gray or pink usually, and so there can just imagine that rhinos are either gray or pink. So yeah. This is granite. It's coarse grained and it's sialic. There's a cell phone. What else am I saying? I think I said everything for granite. Okay, obsidian was adopted into the felsic family. They decided, hey, we want one more rock because we want to be cooler than the mafics. And so we're not going to let obsidian join the mafics, which is all dark colors, and we're going to adopt it so we can have a larger family. And so they decided to accept obsidian into their family, and now obsidian is part of the sialic group, even though it is an exception as being dark. It's the adopted child. Okay, moving on to metamorphic rocks. This is quartzite. It is composed of quartz and it will scratch glass. This is marble. The way that you tell that it is marble versus quartzite is marble reacts to acid, quartzite scratches glass. Demonstration. Bubble, bubble, bubble. I feel like I'm a really super instructive person. Okay, these two are non-foliated and coarse-grained. That's what you say for the texture. For these, you need to remember what they're composed of. This is composed of quartz. This is composed of calcite. These two are both samples of schist. Schist is foliated, and often you can see the micas inside of it shining out at you as I drop one. So you can see lots of shiny shine from the micas, which are foliated to all face the same direction. Foliation means that multiple planes are forced together so that all the minerals are facing the same direction. These are coarse-grained. This is called gneiss. It is both banded and foliated. It is also coarse-grained. Gneiss likes to be friends with both the non-foliated and the foliated, which is why it is both banded and what's the word? Foliated. It's nice. We've already done those two. I brought these out earlier. This is phyllite. This is slate. Slate, though shiny, is nowhere near as shiny as phyllite. When you move it in the light, it shines very brightly. Well, brightly. Shines more than slate.
Let's do a new video for minerals.
A different video for minerals? Yeah, okay.